Hi, so my name is Melissa Ngui. People call me Mel. I am from Trinidad and Tobago, and I've been living in Shanghai for about the past 3 years now. I'm a social entrepreneur. I quit the corporate life to pursue my passions of wanting to help women start businesses that made an impact. So my business is primarily focused on providing social entrepreneurship training as well as coaching to impact-driven groups as well as women. So in a nutshell, I'm all about, female empowerment. So if you're looking for any sort of help with your business ideas and translating that into something that makes impact, I'll be happy to help you. I honestly believe that my purpose is to empower women to accomplish economic empowerment through business. And I think this is because I've done some traveling to some really, underdeveloped places. I've been to a few slums. I've worked on projects in places like Mumbai and Kenya, and primarily dealing with women. And most of them are, amazing women, but their lives are being held back because they don't have the opportunities as most of us do, primarily because they don't have the education to get employment, and two, they don't even have the business skills to earn income on their own. So they're basically saddled into doing a lot of roles that take up their time but don't really develop them in terms of financial capabilities and then personal development. So my purpose is to use my business and whatever influence that I can make, in the social entrepreneurship community to empower women to use business as a force for good. Yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I guess I've always known that I've wanted to do something that was meaningful. I grew up in a family that was very mission-driven. So my dad was vice president of the Lions Club when I was a child, and I would go to a lot of his get-togethers. My uncles were in the Rotary. So the family that I grew up in placed a lot of pride on having a profession that made some kind of positive impact in the world, right? So I didn't do medicine, so becoming a doctor was kind of out of it for me, and I did the traditional career type of thing. I went to university. I did a business degree. I still really didn't know what I wanted to get into, but I knew that something was missing. So it wasn't until I started working for L'Oreal. I was a brand manager then, and doing cosmetics, I started connecting to the people who, were our customers. And back then, the mission for Maybelline and L'Oreal was about making women feel beautiful on the inside as well as on the outside. So I started to figure out then that I liked the aspect of empowering women to feel and to believe in themselves even more. I still didn't really know what that would turn into. So I was on a hunt for experiences that would help me to find different things to expand my horizons, more or less. And one thing led to the other, and I ended up going to Mumbai, working on a project in a slum called Dharavi slum, where it was all about teaching illiterate moms how to read for the first time. And this was my aha moment. Like, okay, I love women. I love being able to help people develop. How can I use my skills to transition into a career that married the two, right? When you decide to make the change, I think it's really important to do what I did, which was announce it to the people that matter to you. Announce it to your family, announce it to, if you're in a relationship, tell your husband, tell your boyfriend or girlfriend, tell the people that are kind of like they're always rooting for you. Because having supporters in your journey is really important, because making that change is hard. I mean, you're basically signing up to let go of a life that you're comfortable in now, to explore something that you have no basis for whether or not it will work or not. So Step one, I would say, is to let people know what your mission is about. And then step two would be to really get clear on what your goal is. If you're like me and you know that you're missing, you know that, right now you're missing something, but you're not sure what exactly it is, focus on the feelings that you want to have. So what I did was, I focused a lot on the things that I wanted to have in terms of being. I wanted to feel fulfilled. I wanted to travel. I wanted to be around a different culture where there were other people from different backgrounds working together on a common goal. So then, knowing all of these little vague things, I started putting this picture together of what type of career would that look like, right? And then I started talking to people that embodied one or two of those elements and learned how their careers progressed to get to that point. And I started mapping out small steps that I could take in my own life to get to where I wanted to go. The biggest challenge, man. In the 6 years that I've been on this journey, I think the biggest challenge actually was up here. The mindset. The mind can play some really crazy things, let me tell you. I think this thing they call self-doubt, it never goes away. And I've been talking to a lot of people that are doing things that I aspire to do, and they all say, listen, fears are something that, it kind of stays with us, it walks with us. But it's up to us to turn our blinders on to those fears, right? And to still focus again on what you're trying to accomplish, because at the end of the day, a lot of the things that we do or don't do, it comes down to us, right? And I think if we let our own self-doubt speak louder than our actions, then we limit ourselves from really rising to our full potential. And I know that I have a long ways to go still, because I'm only now starting to get used to this feeling of, that feeling in your stomach when you don't know if this is going to pan out or not. People are watching, your reputation is on the line. It's scary. It's always scary. Starting a business is scary. Investing in things, it's scary. Moving countries, whatever it is. Going against your family if they have one particular path that they expect you to follow. These things are tough decisions. So for me, my biggest challenge still is self-doubt. Find mentors, find people. Overcome if you're shy. I am very shy. Put yourself out there and think about what you want to accomplish, because at the end of the day, you might be doing that to someone else that's in your shoes now, maybe 5 or 6 years from now. So mentorship is really, really key. And I just want to end with women need to support other women, because the movement has started, and it takes strong women like us, even with our self-doubts, even with our kids and our baggage and our whatever, to build each other up. So I can't stress enough mentorship, and good luck to you in your journey.